Hey guys, welcome to Biologue 2nd grade worksheet lesson 20. Make sure you write down your name and the date. It says, ask yourself which unit of time makes sense. Example, about how long will it take to eat lunch? It says about 15 minutes or about 15 hours. The answer should be 15 minutes should be more reasonable answer than 15 hours since it does not take more than half a day to eat our lunch. It says, circle the reasonable estimate. Number 1. About how long does it take to play a soccer game? 1 month or 1 hour? Our answer should be, we're going to highlight it with blue. Our answer should be 1 hour and not 1 month because 1 hour is more reasonable than a month. Next, question number 2. It says, about how long does it take to take a trip? 5 minutes or 5 days? Our answer should be 5 days because you wouldn't be on a trip for 5 minutes. And it's just continued about make a reasonable estimate like it says right here. Same thing on page 2. Question number 3. About how long does it take to paint a house? 3 days or 3 minutes? We cannot paint a whole entire house. Think of the outside of your house and realize how big it is. We can't paint the whole thing in 3 minutes, so a reasonable answer should be 3 days. Question number 4. About how long does it take to complete 2nd grade? 10 months or 10 days? We wouldn't be able to learn all of our math or reading topics in 10 days. It would be very, very hard and we wouldn't learn anything properly. So it would take about 10 months to complete 2nd grade. Question number 5. About how long will it take to build a house? 8 days or 8 months? We would choose 8 months, which is reasonable because first you have to get the layout of the house and then build the foundation of your house and more things like painting and stuff like that. Question number 6. About how long does it take to walk the dog? 10 minutes or 10 hours? We wouldn't be walking our dog for several hours because you and the dog will get very tired. So 10 minutes is the reasonable answer. Question number 7. About how long does it take to eat dinner? 30 minutes or 30 days? We wouldn't eat dinner a whole day or even a whole month. So it takes us about 30 minutes to eat our dinner. Question number 8. About how long does it take to watch a game? 2 weeks or 2 hours? It would be 2 hours because a game would not last for 2 weeks. Page 3. Estimate time. Now estimate and circle the activity that can be done during the time given. 1 minute. Eat 3 grapes. Or drive from New York to California. 1 hour. Brush your teeth or read a book. We would typically brush our teeth for about 2 to 3 minutes and not an hour. So we would read a book. 24 hours to build a house or build a bookcase. We will be able to build a bookcase in 24 hours, but not a house, because a bookcase is much smaller and easier to build. 5 minutes. Eat dinner or take out the garbage. It is more reasonable to take out the garbage in 5 minutes and not eat dinner in 5 minutes. We will typically take about 30 minutes to eat our dinner. Question number 4. 2 hours. Do homework or take a trip. You can take a trip in 2 hours, but it will be a short and quick trip. And a trip is usually a few days long or a day long. So we will be able to do our homework in 2 hours, which is typically the time it takes to finish your homework. Question number 5. 3 minutes to wash the car or drink a glass of milk. Drink a glass of milk. So some of these, like question number 5 and 1, question number 5, you can wash the car in 3 minutes, but your car wouldn't be as clean than compared to washing it for 3 hours. And drinking a glass of milk will not take you that long. Oops. Now the last page, word problems. Number 1, Jacob needs to walk to his school this morning. He wants to estimate how long it will take him to get to his school. Would it take around 10 minutes or 10 hours? Again, we're just guessing a reasonable amount for certain situations. And a reasonable amount would not be 10 hours. A reasonable amount to walk from home to school would be 10 minutes. And now let's skip into question number 4 for today. And this will be our last problem for today. Eric began washing his car with his brother at 3:25. Would it be a.m. or p.m.? It will be 3:25 p.m. and not a.m. because at a.m. you'll be asleep.